Hello! Hello everyone, welcome to a new stream. Today, Group C and D of Hypo Cup. How are you? Bobab, please take L and counterclockwise. The light is there again. It's kind of annoying, like that there. But yeah, sadly I cannot fix it. So I will have to do that on another occasion, I think. Today, we have a few exciting matches. We are going to build up with a really hyped one too, because Nigeria is going to face Mexico, and those are leading Group C, as you can see here. Followed by Senegal versus Gambia. Gambia is eliminated, but Senegal can still qualify if they win. And then we have Group D, the Group of Death. So guys, what are your predictions for the Group of Death? Who is not going to make it? I'm going to show you the standing real quick so that you can so that you have a reference point. But here you have it. Bosnia is going to play home against Argentina. Portugal is going to play home against Belgium. So who do you think of the top three nations, of the topping three nations at the moment, who will not make it? I gotta say, the funny thing here is that every single nation of those three top teams here have been predicted by somebody in the finals, maybe even as champion. So no matter what, I'm gonna disappoint somebody today with the results of Group D heavily. Like, not even a little bit, but heavily. I think it's time to get started though with Nigeria versus Mexico. I hope my audio is good today. I think it is. I don't know why there would be a problem with it anyways. And here we have the player, Osimhen, who is now really a different story currently with the Napoli deal, which is kind of in the news right now, at least in the football world news. At least that's Bobab. Bobab may be aware of that. Portugal won't make it. I mean, that's an interesting take. That would be like, that means that I have to lose. I could lose to Belgium, sure, but I would have to lose. Nigeria, in this match, honestly, they don't... I don't know what their goal balance with Mexico is. Well, that kind of matters. But I think Nigeria is currently leading the group. So even though Senegal goes over them with goal balance and 5 points, that means that Nigeria would qualify for Mexico. So perhaps a draw would be good enough for Nigeria, but not for Mexico then. Here we have it. A goal difference of 1. Both have a goal difference of 1. Maybe they have the same. If they share the same amount of goals scored, yeah, then this match is going to be very important. Oh, hello, Cola. I'm doing good. Portugal will win the whole thing. Well, we'll see about that. 5-4-1 for Nigeria, and Mexico playing in a 3-4-1-2. So yeah, for those who haven't seen it, maybe please take L if you are there. Today I hit 4K subscribers on my main YouTube channel. I wanted to get party poppers in the supermarket to do that at the end of this stream for fun. But yeah, unfortunately they don't sell them apparently in supermarkets like the Albert Heijn. So I was kind of disappointed at that. But yeah, it would have been great to celebrate it like that. But I have celebrated with a nice dinner at least. Or for what I would call a nice dinner. Cola will be the top scorer. Yeah, some people predicted Cola as top scorer though. So, I mean, they will be behind it hopefully. 2 clowns predicted that. Well, it's kind of mean to... It's kind of rude to call them clowns. And here you have a first opportunity for Osimhen. Huge opportunity. Just on the bar. Osimhen back to Aribo. Aribo, goal! Joe Aribo. Thank you, please, Miguel. And I heard a Oh yeah, Lucas says he cannot watch. Okay, well. What the hell is Jan Linders? I mean, Albert Heijn is really expensive. And I go to different supermarkets to like... I tried at Fomar first. Fomar is a lot cheaper. But at Fomar they didn't have it either, so... But they don't have Jan Linders here, I believe, in Amsterdam. Maybe like one, but I don't think Jan Linders is really something that we see in big cities. And Didi. And Didi not passing to the correct player, obviously. Facts can be rude, lol. It won't matter. For you, it won't matter. Victor Moses, Chukwueze. Gonna swing it with his left foot preferably, but his right will also work apparently. Guardado. No, it's only in the south. Oh, it's really... Is it the south thing? I know there are like certain supermarkets that are like only in certain cities or like certain regions. Like we used to have a Dane here in like nearby, but yeah, Dane is like taken over by Vomar. But Dane is like something that you would only see in North Holland, I think. Aribo, Joe Aribo, the player who also was the striker against Eintracht Frankfurt, if someone remembers. At least for a while. Osimhen! Voordeel van het zuiden. Well, it's kind of lame to call yourself the voordeel van het zuiden. AKA the advantage of the south. If you would translate that literally to English. Sounds a bit weird, right? Zaidu. Didi. Oh, what a good control there. Osimhen gonna trigger. Well, most northern are in Gelderland. But Gelderland is like the middle of Netherlands, not like very northern. Balogun. Oh, you mean the most northern of the Jan Linders? Yeah. Gelderland best. I don't know which province I think is best, honestly. Oh, what a goal by Wilfred and Didi. Out of nowhere. 2-0. Hypo, what do you think from NEC signing Tanane? Yeah, what do you think about that? What do you think about it? I think it's kind of... It's like signing Boni, but more recency. Like, Boni was like long ago. But, man, this is... I think it's really... I really don't understand it from Tanane's perspective. Like, what was there that... What was the reason why he initially wanted to leave Vitesse? I thought it was like... I can't know for sure, but I thought it was like that he felt too big for the club. And now he's going to NEC, which is literally a mid-table team in the Eredivisie last season. I mean... I understand he doesn't go back to Heracles because obviously they're going to play KKD, but why would you go to NEC from, I don't know, he played in Turkey, I read, so maybe he feels attracted by NEC. Maybe there was something between him and the Vitesse fans that he left for that reason, but I've never heard of that, so... And then I could technically understand why he would go to NEC, but he's going to be really hated there at Vitesse now. Chukwueze and not on target. Nature is cool. You also have the Bay Tour. playing in the sand. Lol. Did he actually take a break after playing in like I don't know where he played, but probably in the Emirates or something? Did he actually take a break and then come back to come to NEC? So basically, you're saying he had like absolutely no rhythm. Tanana gets kicked for bad behavior. Yeah, could imagine that. Pussy man. Do you think he will do well at NEC? Will he be kicked? How often or how long will it take for him to be kicked from NEC then? Fortuna actually signs good players. Well, I mean, Burak Yilmaz is going to be is really a good signing for Fortuna, but other than that, have they actually done any other signings? Irving Lozano with the goal, by the way. That means that I have to eat a Bibuso. I kind of didn't want to, but yeah, here we go anyways. Yo, Simon, how are you? He had no club during the 2021. Simon, what do you think of the transfers of Tanane and Yilmaz? That's where we were talking about a bit. Arabo, OC man. I'm gonna eat the Pibuso after this match, by the way. Tecatito. Qatar and Saudi Arabia. I never hear that like players go in different countries of the Arabic world. I also heard that James Rodriguez. But yeah, I talked about this earlier. I saw that James Rodriguez wants to leave Qatar too as well. Well, I think it's time to substitute soon. Nigeria could really qualify with this result, by the way. I did not expect Nigeria out of this group to qualify. I actually, personally, I thought this was going to be like the number 3 and number 4 teams in this group. But they are doing pretty good. But we are not there yet. Mexico still has 15 minutes to equalize and maybe even win. Where is the player going? Well, I thought he was genuinely going to just go over the line and give a throw in basically for free to Nigeria. Yo, Mr. Milis and Aryan. Is Burak going to Fortuna? Yes, he is. He's way too good for Fortuna. Indeed, I agree. But yeah, Turkish owner, you know. Didi. Someone might actually come in my room now because yeah, my parents were not there for the day, so. Did I miss something? We were talking, yeah, you missed 3 goals, and we were talking about Tanane and Burak Yilmaz making transfers. Oh, someone is there injured. Yeah, someone is heavily injured from Nigeria. Oof. And Didi. Oh, that's not good. That's a player they're gonna miss for sure. And Didi is the best player of Nigeria, technically speaking. Like, not the most shiny name for the offense, but definitely an important player for balance. I think Dennis is going to be the last one. I don't know, but I don't want to use Iwobi at the moment. Dennis more for the pace. Wow. Rodriguez is going to replace Hector Moreno. I was thinking, like, what is his first name? Chawa. Huge transfers for NEC and Fortuna. Eredivisie gonna be fun next season. Yeah, I agree. Like, especially because Ajax and PSV are gonna change a lot as well. Feyenoord too, actually. But I think Feyenoord is It's gonna be tough for Feyenoord to get like such another amazing season again. Dennis! And a save by Ochoa. But in general, the excitement in the Eredivisie will be better. I think that the Dutch clubs will not do as well in Europe though. Like, a lot of clubs are rebuilding. I'm curious to see like if Twente is gonna do like similar things to Vitesse last season. But anyways, it's 2-1 for Nigeria versus Mexico. Nigeria is gonna qualify for the next round. For Mexico, it's yet to see. It really depends to what Senegal is gonna do against Gambia. And then we are paying Tanana for nothing because he is in the B team. I'm gonna eat a bean boozle, by the way. Oh, it's green. Booger. Oh, actually, goal balance doesn't matter. Because now it doesn't matter, at least. Because if Senegal wins, they need to win. But if they win, they will be second regardless of goal balance. Actually, I haven't seen any of the transfers that Goat Eagles made. I don't even know if it's true. Like, Arjan can probably confirm. Or Mr. Miles or Simon, maybe. Senegal, unless someone is really, really tired, but they need to play with their A team. Everyone needs to play. They need to win this match. Senegal is like... Some people predicted Senegal to go pretty far, actually. I don't think semi-final far, but definitely someone in the quarterfinal. Someone also predicted Mane as top scorer of the whole cup, so I don't know if that's gonna happen really. Senegal in total made only 1 goal so far. You get points for predicting who gets in round of 16. Yes, 5 points per team. Here we go with the lineup soon. Senegal, Gambia is already lost. It's a lost cause, but who knows what Senegal can pull off in Group C. Can they overcome Mexico's 4 points, or will they be stuck in 3rd or even 4th place? That's technically possible too, if Gambia wins. 4-3-3, that's how Senegal is gonna play. Balo Touré and Sabali. Of course, the big player is Sadio Mane, Guy on the midfield, Edouard Mendy on goal, Koulibaly in defense. Here we go. I don't think there's any changes for Gambia here with a 4-4-2, 2 strikers. Here we go, underway with Senegal, Gambia, Touré, Pele. I think that's a foul. My sister keeps shouting, trying to get attention from my mother, but I don't know if you can hear that. But yeah, they are like, she doesn't scream loud enough, so I think they cannot hear her. But maybe you can hear her. On my ball day with on bad moves, Barrow, Balde, Sabali. Yo, what do you guys think of this match? Who's gonna win? Bergen to Ajax for more than 20 million. Do you think that's gonna happen, actually? I mean, I can actually imagine it. Now that Haller is gonna go, I can imagine they do that. If Schreuder wants to play with Tadic as striker, as a base striker, then there is like a spot on the left. Technically for a player like Bergwijn. I don't think they will play Darami yet on the left wing. This is definitely offside. need to go down. That I'm streaming. They shouldn't ask this where they know that I'm streaming, so Sar. Balde. Oh, on the bar. Barrow. Toure. Oh, high interception. Can he send someone deep? Balde! Mkhitaryan to Inter. Are you talking BS? When has that all happened? Hello Shuk, how are you? Ghana Gaye. I saw 11 characters scored against Congo. Indeed, you did score. I think you scored with a really beautiful goal, actually. You probably made the most beautiful goal out of the three. Because you... At least if you count... If you like long shots like me, then it was definitely the most beautiful one. Like, Arjan's goal was a penalty. And Kola was a typical striker's goal, like, with that little feet touch, you know. Like a pinball machine kind of situation that you are the last guy to touch it. That was the kind of goal that Kola made. Diallo. Diop. So far no goals actually. Senegal has only had a few opportunities. It's not like Senegal is looking so much better than Gambia. And they really need to... Maldi with a save. Yeah, I heard about the goalie. Walter Benitez is a really good goalie. And this is a goal from Mama Balde. And it's 1-0 for Gambia. What is happening? Maybe he should be in the starting 11. I don't know. You know, Megerman is a good player too. If Mr. Midas or Arjan is like injured, you will definitely get a spot. Then you will definitely get a spot. Because Arjan can play number 10 too. So if Mr. Midas is injured, I will put Megerman on 10. And then either you or Kola gets a spot. I'm curious to see who's gonna face Family Team in the next round. It's gonna be a number 1 of a group though, so it's gonna be a tough opponent nonetheless. Pele. Sar. Ghana. Balde. The second half has to be so much better. Okay, I'm gonna eat a Biboozle because, yep, I conceded the goal. And this is white. I hope it's not the bad one. It seems like dirty dishwater. How are they losing to Gambia? Well, in my qualifications, Gambia was the African champion. But yeah, it's still kind of strange. If we're talking about the quality that the players have, the Senegal should easily beat Gambia. Bakery Jota, Barrow, Toure. Jota with a final touch there. What you mean rigging? Diop. Bunasar with a terrible pass. Nobody's going on them. Jota with so much freedom. Mandi. Toure. A lot of space on the left wing. Sadio Mane. What do you think of Mane going to Bayern Munich actually? That is also something that happened. Argent wasn't too happy with it. I think there wasn't a foul from Gambia here. Mane. Mane is not having his best day. Mane with an interception. Barrow. What a bad defense. But the pass is equally bad. Diallo. Touré. Sarr. Other Sarr. This is the good Sarr probably. Oh, Bouna Sarr trying to do some trickery. You should put Cease. He is good. Cease? What Cease? There are like more Cease players. Called players like Cease. But if you meet an old player who's called Cease, the legend, he is not playing anymore. But there is a defender called Cease as well, I think. Balde. Oh, Balde. Trying to get it there. Diop. Now it's getting really tricky. We have to get 2 goals in a matter of 20 minutes. Sarr. Whoa, that's such a bad pass. But we're getting a free kick, it seems like. Such a terrible club. I mean, for me, Bayern, it's not like Paris Saint-Germain bad. That would have been worse, in my opinion. Ballo Touré, I want to replace him, but I also think we need like a proper good offensive player there. Guy is unfortunately the only one who can like actually play on the midfield with Kouyaté perhaps. And I think we need to put Sarr here. No, I'm not gonna put him here actually. Let's put Ismaila Sarr here and Diatta on the right. Saliou Cease on the left wing. I recognize the name, but it's like I don't think he's currently playing. But who was it again? I mean Saliou Cease, but... And that is a beautiful goal by Yusuf Sabali, the right back. Makes a goal. The equalizer pretty late, but still maybe early enough to actually do something good. That is a good finish though. Kind of a striker finish. At the right moment, on the right place. And the technique like a striker to finish it like that. Really calm. 1-1. And there is 15 minutes more to go. Can Senegal still pull it off? They need another goal, otherwise they're just gonna end on the 3rd place. With 1 point less than Mexico. Diallo. Barrow. Balde. Oh, Balde with the rush. Barrow! I think he hates Bayern because Bayern likes to buy players from the Bundesliga, like stars from other clubs. That's why most people hate Bayern, at least. There are worse teams though. You're half German, so by definition I hate Bayern. Oh. The Gambia is me. But you're... Nobody... Yeah, but no matter what... There might be people who predicted Gambia to go to the next round, but Gambia has no chance anyways. Even if they win with a huge score, they're not going to the next round. They could technically finish 3rd. This is offside. It's part of any German's upbringing that's not from München. Yeah, that's true. Like, there's a general feeling in Germany, an anti-Bayern feeling, and that is a beautiful goal in the 90th minute from Keita Balde. Super close as well on the post, but it is in. And that goal is gonna count. And Mexico should be very disappointed now. Keita Balde keeps Senegal alive with that goal in the 90th minute. Diop with a high interception, just to win some time, of course. And there you go, 2-1 actually. Kola seems to be happy. Keita Balde with a very late goal actually. Yusuf Sabali and Keita Balde, the legends from Senegal, I would say. I gotta save this file. And I kind of feel like I have to go down as well, but I also don't want to put a break. I don't feel like having a break right now. So I will just continue, I think. He scored a couple times in the Africa Cup. I think he plays at Nantes. Oh, it's an actual player like that plays right now. Okay. Well, I don't know him. He's not in this squad then, for sure. Let me actually put up a prediction for this one. Bosnia or Argentina? Actually, I want to check the standing of this group 2. Bosnia is at 1 point. They definitely have a terrible position, but they could still win. And Bosnia at home, I'm pretty okay with Bosnia. So, like, I can beat Argentina perhaps with Bosnia. There you go. But Bosnia needs like a W, and they also need plenty of goals probably. If they defeat Argentina though, they will at least end over. They will at least be better than Argentina. They will. Yeah, it's gonna be. They have to score a couple of goals, preferably like 3 goals or something. Argentina got most votes, but Bosnia also got a vote. So yeah, let's see. All right, let's go there. Let's see who is the believer. Who says Bosnia? I think I answered that question, Cola, but yes, it gives you points. And Bosnia is not going to substitute any players. Yeah, I think Germans also hate Leipzig and Hoffenheim because of the... They don't like it when clubs are owned and just like by a company or just by like a single person that just invest a lot of money in the club. Like German clubs have the 50+1 rule or something. I believe that means that 51% of the how we say that in English, of the rights, or I actually don't know the word, the English the English word for aandelen, but yeah, 51% at least should belong to fans or something. We go a 4-4-2 with a diamond on the midfield. Pjanic really high up, Lulic as number 6, and Hajradinovic and Krunic as center midfielders. And here's Argentina: Otamendi, Romero, Montiel, Acuna. Argentina played their last match against Portugal, which was a crazy 3-3 match. In that match, I think there were goals from Di Maria, the own goal from Montiel, I remember. Dybala made 2 goals. Cristiano Ronaldo scored a goal too. And there was another Portuguese. Oh yeah, João Felix. Gazi Begovic. If this one is for Zeko, that could be very dangerous then. He can actually pull it back. Zeko can probably win that. Ooh, that's a little bit too tricky, that pass. At Leuven for 2 seasons now, he's my backup RB. Yeah, Gazi Begovic. I think it's a young right back from Bosnia. It's definitely a Bosnian. It's definitely a right back. I think he's young. I don't think he has a really high potential in FIFA though, but like it's definitely the weakest spot in the entire Bosnian squad. Like I could also play with Franjes on right back. That's a center back who can play right back. I used to do that sometimes, but I want to have like a more dynamic right back actually. So Gazi Begovic is it. Fiska. Deep ball, Paredes. Wrench and Reece James. Why those two? I mean they're good. The one is definitely better than the other, but at least at this moment. What a pass, but actually it's a little bit the goalkeeper could take it, so it's not that good. It's good that he saw the opening there. Lautaro. Bisaksic, also an old guy who is already playing there for quite a few years. I think Bisaksic is a Hoffenheim player, I believe. Fiska, Zeko, if it's not offside, it is offside. How do you pick a top team every career mode? I mean, he picks like... Cola has Villarreal at the moment. But he also... I think you also managed United, probably. Knowing you. Di Maria. I never picked top teams, actually. I think I tried Ajax once. Which is a top team because it's like the Netherlands. In the Netherlands, it's a top team. But actually, I don't really like to pick a top team. I'm more like the kind of guy when it comes to career modes to build up a small club and like get them promoted and stuff and get them glory at some point. Sometimes I create my own rules. Like I've once done a career mode in which I only signed and used South American players. But yeah. One day I want to do a career mode in which I only use African players as well. Fiska. But actually that's actually the current career mode that I have, but I barely play it. Yeah, FIFA is easy, at least career mode. Especially on Switch. Like, I believe on PC and on Xbox and stuff, you need to manage more things than just how your team performs and contracts and stuff. But on the Switch, you just need to do that. It's pretty easy, just keep your players happy. Let them go if they really want to go. Make sure that you get a W's by times, because otherwise they will also not be happy. And then you can easily just cheat the system. Yeah, you could also do such a challenge indeed, what Bobeb says. Janic. Hajradinovic. Krunic. Kolasinac. And I think we're getting a corner there. That could be interesting. Looking for my main man, Zeko. Hajradinovic. Janic. Radinovic shouldn't have passed there, but he actually gets a high interception. And it's still 0-0 now. We go to the second half. 0-0, Bosnia, Argentina. So if Switch is just half the game for all games. Not for all games, but I would say like definitely for FIFA. Dybala is going to replace Martinez, so now we might actually see some firework. Pjanic sending Fischka deep. Fischka wanted to shoot there. Krunic. I mean, that's kind of that is a way to get the ball to a teammate, potentially. Kolasinac. Fischka to the wing. It is difficult to play against Argentina. Argentina does have good players, also decent defenders. FM can also be fairly easy, but it's easy to make it challenging with some rules. We just go second division of Russia and become the team that isn't allowed to do transfers. Lol. Have you ever done that? Yeah, that's a sad thing. That's something that I don't really... that I hope they will change in the future of FIFA. But there should be like more competitions with more leagues. Fischka, what an action! And that is such a great skill. Zeko, what the hell? He flipped like over. Fischka with such moves there, but he just couldn't score there. It was like probably the best opportunity that Bosnia had gotten so far, and there will probably not be any opportunities like that anymore. Or this one maybe. Fischka, and that's a goal. I was just saying that there wouldn't be an opportunity anymore, but Edin Fischka makes a goal and he scores 1-0 here for Bosnia. If it stays like that, that means that Argentina is 100% eliminated, and Portugal and Belgium, yeah, we don't know anything about them yet. But Argentina will be eliminated with this standing here, with the 1-0. Because Bosnia will go over them and Portugal is already over them. Pjanic. Messi. Kolasinac. Fischka trying it. Otamendi. Damn, bad defending. Yeah, what do you expect from Argentina, honestly? They conceded 3 against Portugal as well. Well, not that their defense is like terrible, but Otamendi is kind of old. I would say that Mero is like a pretty good defender in my opinion. Maybe not the most impressive season at Tottenham, but at Atalanta he used him pretty good for sure. Like in general, what I see with Atalanta players is like when they go to another club, they become worse. Like I also saw that with Papu Gomez. Like at Atalanta, he was such a good player, and at Sevilla, he's just like I don't know. He's not so important anymore. Big L to Argentina. I'm gonna do some subs right here. Come on, Argentina, give Hypo some win boozles. No. Krunic. Secretly, you don't care about the boozles, but you just want Argentina to go through because yeah, you have probably predicted Argentina then. Vrancic is gonna replace Krunic. We're gonna use a more defensive option now on the right back. And we can use some speed. Well, I don't know if Previljak is really that quick. No, he's not really that quick, but I will use him rather... I will use him over Zeko right now. Previljak is going to replace Zeko. Actually, Previljak scored a few goals for Bosnia, I believe, in the last in the last national team break. I don't know how to say that in English, actually. I don't think they use the word interland. That sounds like so Dutch. I don't know. Fischka. Fischka cutting inside. Fischka with the attempt here. Yeah, this Argentina defense doesn't deserve to go to the next round if we compare them with Belgium and Portugal especially. Though I would say like Belgium doesn't have the best defense either. Pjanic. Dybala. Franjes. Good play here by Bosnia again. Fischka trying it all alone. Every single time. Going for his solos. Hypo forgot crossing exists. No, I don't. I just think that when I have Fischka, I just want to go for goal with Fischka. And here we go. End of the match. Edin Fischka's goal here is going to decide the fate of Argentina for sure. Because they are out with this. And Bosnia actually still has a chance. I would not give them the biggest chance to qualify. But it really comes down to what Portugal-Belgium. If Portugal just gets some sort of result against Belgium, actually Bosnia will qualify as second in that case. Because then Belgium will not get enough points either. And that would be such an underdog story. Bosnia in second place. Argentina is out. And we're going to the last match for today. Portugal versus Belgium. For Portugal at least. Actually it doesn't matter as long as Belgium doesn't win. Because in that case... Well, let's look at the goal balance real quick. Because we need to know what the goal difference is. They have +2 and Bosnia has -1. So basically if it's 3-0 for Belgium, even then Portugal is in a better spot. So they really need to lose with 4 goals of difference. No, yay. I think Trossard is gonna be the... I don't know if I want to play Trossard, to be fair. Let's put... I'm gonna put Praat there instead. Okay, now we're gonna do the biggest poll. And what I like is that we get to see big matches in the other two match days too, that we have to see yet. Because England and Italy will face each other in the weekend, and tomorrow it will be Spain and Brazil playing each other, and all those matches actually matter. Maybe not as much as this one, because all those teams are like quite sure of being qualified, but not entirely. Miracles can happen, especially on Hypo Cups. Who are you? If you had 10 euros to bet, to put on a team or on a draw, who would you put it on? Say it right now in the comments or in the poll. Portugal or Belgium? This is the first home match for Portugal as well. Palhinja. So many quality players also on the bench. I tried Bilbao once, but I don't have the patience for Bilbao. Because why do I just see this now? Because I just couldn't handle not going forward at all and not being able to do much about it. Oh, you're actually then... Are you forced to play on the counter then? Alright, in terms of the poll, one person thinks draw 2 for Belgium and 1 for Portugal. Let's start. Portugal has the better papers to go to the next round, but they could still both go to the next round. All we know is that Argentina is not going to the next round, and that's it. We don't know what else. And if Portugal gets some sort of result, Bosnia is gonna go. If Belgium wins, but not with big numbers, then it's gonna be both Portugal and Belgium. If Belgium does win with big numbers, which I don't expect to happen because that would mean that I would be humiliated here, then Bosnia and Belgium actually go to the next round. But yeah, that's very unlikely to happen. It really, most likely Portugal will go to the next round. But we'll see if that is with Belgium or with Bosnia. You're forced to play only with Basque players. Also in FIFA, or I mean in Football Manager. Like, I mean the Bilbao challenge. I mean, if you try Bilbao, you probably want to do that indeed. The problem with me, if I would do a Bilbao challenge, I would not know if a player is from Basque or Spain. I mean, sometimes you can see it in the name, but other than that, there's like, I mean, you have like, Iñaki Williams, I think. That's not like a very, at least the Williams part is not a very Basque name. So it's more like an English name. So I couldn't tell if that was a Basque player, but he plays there, so it is a Basque player. But maybe you can see in Football Manager where a player is like, where he comes from exactly, I don't know. The board blocks it. Oh, okay. But how do you even sign them? Like, there are not many Basque players apart from Bilbao itself, right? And maybe Sociedad, but that would be a strange place to look for players. Like, those are probably rivals, and that's offside. You only get Basque players through your academy. Yeah, that's what I mean. So you're really dependent on your academy then. Denier. Lukaku. Tielemans. Sending Lukaku a bit deep, but not too much. Here's a lot of space. Carrasco and Patricio with the save. If it comes to comparing players position for position, then Patricio is one of the few Portuguese players that would be worse than the Belgian counterpart. Hazard. Lukaku. I mean, Lukaku and Hazard are great players. And Hazard is on FIFA, at least with the boosted rating, still better than his counterpart on Portugal. And here's the goal. Axel Witsel out of all players with the 1-0 for Belgium. He still wasn't out. I think his brother plays there too right now. Nico Williams. It's kind of cool though that there is such a club in existence that actually plays on the highest tier of Spain, which is pretty high, honestly, really high level. And I mean, Baskeland is not the very small. It's not like Andorra-esque small, but it's also not like the biggest. It's not like you're constantly producing world-class players there. Fernandez. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo! Golazo! Let's go. There you go. You could not see it on camera, but you saw that he was going to do it. Oh, he was born in Bilbao. Okay. I don't know what Denier is doing, but he just gives it back to Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, they're like the only team to have never relegated. It's really impressive. Like, I think historically, I don't know much about Spanish football history, but I think that teams like Valencia and Sevilla have achieved more in Europe, especially Sevilla. But I can imagine Valencia too, actually. But they have relegated apparently, but probably far, far away. Like a long times ago. De Bruyne. Who's going to be top scorer? Yeah, well, Cristiano made a goal, so who knows? And Lukaku and De Bruyne and Hazard didn't. Because it was Witsel. Jota. Rafa Silva. Jota back to Silva. Cristiano. Guerrero. Ooh, he wanted to pass it to the striker. At least the player that was in the striker position. And he was not Ronaldo. Palhinha. Guerrero. A long ball to Jota. That is not a good pass. FIFA should add the... Okay, that's kind of... I don't know if they will ever... I'm sure they will never do that. You know, EA likes to ditch and dodge a lot of rules. Or just... Maybe not written rules, but things that people do not like, they still put it in. But yeah, I don't think they will try to do something like that and defend that argument. Valencia in 1987. That's when they relegated, I assume. Sevilla in 2001. So it's not like that long ago. It's not like in the 50s or something, but it's still like 20 years ago. We're going to the second half, 1-1. Actually, I have to eat a beat Boozle still for the goal that Belgium made. Witsel. Lukaku. Palhinha. Ronaldo. Fernandes. Rafa Silva. Hey, that's a foul, and we are getting a free kick for that. Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't know if he is the perfect player to take this free kick necessarily. There are better, not necessarily better takers. Maybe there are, Fernandes, but I think Ronaldo is too good to take a free kick like there, because that one is not gonna go on goal anyways, and he's good at heading, so. Courtois with the save. Palhinha. Demands. For Belgium, this result is not good enough. Portugal is fine with it though. So is Bosnia. Palhinha. Ronaldo. Guerrero. Palinha, maybe deep. Cristiano. Cristiano, he's going alone for goal. He should have passed, perhaps. Ooh, Witsel just came too short there. Guerreiro with not a bad pass. Palinha. Like, Portugal is pretty much in the clear, so I think I'm gonna do some substitutions for Portugal soon. Some offensive substitutions. I'm gonna make the attack more dynamic. Fernandes with the attempt. And that is such a bad play from Courtois. I don't know. I did not know that such a goalkeeper like Courtois would be able to make those mistakes there. Ronaldo is gonna go, and I think at least, yeah, I will put him off, and he did well. João Felix is gonna be in. Leao and Pedro Gonçalves. We're gonna use a fresh attack here with Leao for the pace and the actions. João Felix also for some actions and the goals. And Pedro Gonçalves for the creativity and the goals. Lukaku. Strong and quick as always. Fernandes, Silva. What a good ball actually to Jota. Castagne. Don't sub Ronaldo. Well, it's fine. It's gonna be like for 10 minutes only. Carrasco. Like, they are not even subbed yet. Rafa Silva. They do have some struggles to get through the midfield. Especially Witsel is playing a really good match for him. In his terms at least. Also with the goal and maybe with an assist here too. But no, it is intercepted by Bernardo Silva. Palinha. Trying to send Ronaldo deep. Jota. Rafa Silva. Fernandes. Fernandes with the shot and Courtois with the save. We're gonna see some substitutions here for the very last minute. I think we are already in injury time, if I am not mistaken. Van Aken is gonna replace Witsel. And this is gonna be the last corner. Courtois, and I think we're not even gonna get any opportunities anymore. It seems like this is gonna be the time the referee is gonna end the match. It's gonna be 1-1. That means, actually, surprise, surprise, that Bosnia is gonna go to the next round as second placed team in this group. Cristiano Ronaldo with the goal, as well as Axel Witsel. But yeah, here we go. Cristiano's actually with 3 goals. He is making a name. He is a contender for the top scorers title. Not like the main contender, but he is there on the list. Portugal with 5. 5-4-3-2, as you can see. Portugal in first place. Bosnia in second place. They are going to the next round. Belgium and Argentina fell short. That is unexpected. And they will go away. Sadly for the Belgium and Argentina fans and predictors, they are no longer going to be relevant anymore in this tournament. That is a huge surprise, by the way, that Bosnia qualified over those two. But Portugal is definitely, for me, a clear winner. Sure, they only got like 3 more points than the number 4, but I feel like Portugal has been dominant in all the games. Bye-bye, Hypo. Pistico gave up on the tournament now. Anyways, this is going to be for tomorrow, if I'm correct. Brazil versus Spain, Angola versus Turkey. Also, Switzerland, Ukraine, and Egypt versus Saudi Arabia. That's going to be for tomorrow. I think that most of you will be looking forward to Brazil-Spain most. That's also where we're going to start with. And yes, this match is going to be important for Brazil, especially They really need to win, because Turkey, if they beat Angola, then Brazil is gonna be out without a win. So yeah, the match is gonna matter for Brazil, but not so much for Spain probably. Anyways, thank you for watching. I actually wanted to celebrate something. I wanted to celebrate that I hit 4K subscribers last night on my main YouTube channel. If you didn't hear it, then now you know it. But yeah, I don't have party poppers because they don't sell them at supermarkets. So I might actually get them still for the intro of the special that I'm gonna make for it, and like for a Twitch stream on Friday perhaps. But yeah, that's something for later. Bye bye.